shoot. Okay. My
Here
we go. So we are
very nice butt, Lee.
Welcome to Iconic Production. I am Becca. I am the GM for Heroes at the Edge of Desolation, the 13th Age game that we put on here. And with me on computers in their own separate spaces across the city are the Obsidian Souls, because we are social distancing like good citizens. So welcome to our show. We're going to try to do this live online via the camera, and we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. But if you were tuning in, we are playing 13th Age, a fantasy role-playing game similar to that 5th edition game you've heard about, but we are truly the heroes here in 13th Age, and the Obsidian Souls is a group of very unlikely heroes who have found themselves charging after danger with nary a care in the world. It has been several weeks since we last played. I will ask everyone to go around and introduce themselves again, and then I will do a recap. We will roll iconic relationships, and then we will join back with the group as they have just entered the chitinous dungeon. So we are going to start on my screen at the top. That's with Shawnee.
Woo! Okay, I'm just introducing myself, right? Is that what I heard? I'm sorry. I was reading wizard spells.
You're fine.
Embarrassing. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Shawnee and I play Y, who is a chaos mage that is really just one of the smart ones. She has it all together up here. Okay, so she's a little crazy because she has all the elements kind of battling around in her head. She is just a sweet little angel who doesn't want to hurt anybody unless you're trying to steal a starfish. I'm looking at you, mister down there. I don't know what else to say at this point. She's awesome. I think she's wearing like a lot of seaweed right now because she took a lot of seaweed from the oasis, so that's pretty cool.
She lost her stick.
Oh, my stick, it snapped. Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh. I think I had like piled that away back deep in my brain so that I wouldn't have to go back to it and deal with it. Yes, my magic stick is gone. So...
Might get it back. You might get it back.
Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna get it back. My stick always comes back.
True. All right. Also on the top row of our show here tonight is Lee and Chris.
Yay! Why don't you go first? Because you're a face that most people have forgotten.
You're not wrong. I'm Chris. I'm playing as Stavrul, who is a dwarven barbarian who lacks finesse and really just is there to smash things with hammers. Spent a long life in the mines and is just about as rough and dirty as the mines might be.
And if you hear that sound, it's not us tooting. It's my dog. He has a platypus that it goes. Okay.
Aww.
On the dog now.
I am Lee. I play Trip. She is a Varthan Fate Weaver. She is supposed to be kind of tactless and a little bit feral, but I think she got some early training, and she actually kind of came out of. I mean, she's still weird and feral in a way, but she's actually pretty acclaimed as a weird, creepy fortune teller. Yeah, she looks like a spider.
Cool. Trip the Spider, Fate Weaver Varthan, Darul the Dwarf, Y the Wood Elf Chaos Mage, and then on our bottom level here on our Twitch screen are Paul and Rachel.
Yeah, so I'm Paul, and I play a character called Miles. I'm a Pantheran rogue. and I think I was originally supposed to be fairly stoic, but then I started rolling really low numbers, and so that sort of just got thrown out the window. But I am still fairly, I don't know, held back a little bit sometimes, or maybe I'm just like, I don't know. What am I? I'm something. You'll see. You'll see here soon enough. Yeah, and I'm the one who's trying to steal Wise Starfish because I want information, and I need a starfish to do that.
All right, I'm Rachel. I play Vave, the Oxen Necromancer, which is freaking awesome. I'm really bummed that we don't have our minis today. I don't talk much in general. I like to be intimidating. Hopefully that's what actually happens. I don't actually know. And I currently have chain links in my armpit.
They're the chain of unbinding that comes into play later.
Yes, this is all true. Unfortunately, yeah. So
Oh,
that's
boy.
Unfortunately.
the Obsidian Souls. So with that, you guys are going to roll your iconic relationships. So D6s, depending on what you have on your character sheet. So in 13th Age, everyone has relationships with icons. In the world of Hanar, there are a lot of icons, and there's 13 of them. There are ones like the Red Alchemist, a mysterious figure who has created different things in different people, and it's unsure how good or bad she is. And then there's people like Demoloth, the Lord of Undeath. Happy, good people. So, did anyone get a 5 or a 6 with your iconic relations?
I got 1-6 with Demoloth.
Okay, mark that down somewhere. I don't have a token to hand you today.
I got a 6 with the Wanderer and a 5 with the Guild.
Okay.
Same. I got nothing.
Nothing.
I got it on all of them.
I have to make sure I don't show
Connie, did you get any icon tokens?
Oh, for sure. I got a 6 in both the Spell Queen and the Red Alchemist. Booyah.
Okay. So Demoloth is our icon of death and undeath, demon lord who seems to rule over that. The Wanderer is a mysterious person that we're not entirely sure what his motivations are, except he seems to be pretty good overall. The Guild is a shady organization that can get you whatever you need, whenever you need it, for a price. Our Spell Queen is the Elf Queen of Estelin, possibly related to why, possibly just her queen. And the Red Alchemist, as I said before, is a shady character who's been building abominations and aberrations and who knows what else in her secret labs around the world, auctioning them off, which some of us have destroyed that auction house in an attempt to thwart the Red Alchemist. So, yeah, sure, no problems, right? So to recap everybody where we are, the Obsidian Souls heading out into the Great Desolates in order to find the Chitinous Dungeon, a prison for someone known as the Scorpion General, or the Daughter of Oblivion Sorrows, or the Heir of the Scorpion, depending on which name you want to pick. She was locked away quite some time ago. Her undead army was rising again, which the Obsidian Souls stopped. And they are now ready to take out the Scorpion General herself. They traveled across the Desolates, made some friends, ran from some worms, trashed a temple or two, and made it across the Desolates to the dungeon itself. They solved a riddle, and as 3 of the group were heading inside, the door slammed on Y's wand, snapping it in half. The chains that are continuing to be referred to are known as the chains of unbinding, and all that is left are 4 links. They got this out of a temple to the Scorpion, not the Scorpion General, but to the Scorpion, the great icon, the Scorpion from previous age. And in order to keep it safe and keep it hidden and keep it secret, they've put it under her skin and her armpit.
Yeah, that goes. Seems safe.
Because that's what you do.
Hey, I've
Um,
only died twice at this point.
You
In
have
so-
only died twice. The Rivener did tell you, the next time you're done. You don't really get a third time's charm. Kind of that was your third time.
Truth.
But also, we have the chains of unbinding.
You do have the chains of unbinding, and it's inside Vave's skin, and I'm sure that's not going to affect her at all.
Truth.
Hey, we wrapped it in like
Yep.
thing.
No, we
I'm pretty
didn't.
sure.
No, you didn't.
We did.
You didn't
We
wrap
did
it in
it?
Nope.
I could have swore we
It's
told.
okay.
God,
It's
these
just
just
a chain.
absorb its powers.
That seems like a really bad idea. Why did we do
It's
that?
fine. It's so fine. So as of right now, so at the end of our last game, multiple weeks ago, I came home and I made a nice map of the Chitinous Dungeon, and then the
That's great.
world ended and we didn't get to leave our houses again.
Right.
But I will be referencing this for which direction you guys are going. I am sorry you don't really get to see it. I consider trying to hang it up behind me, but even that doesn't really work because then you still can't see it. But let's see if I can do this. This is where you guys came in. Right down there. Right down there.
That is so helpful. Thank
And by
you.
we, you guys, that was Vave, Miles, and Y. You essentially can go left or can go right, and it's 130 directions of hallway in either direction.
Cool.
So, what does the fire spirit say? Because I think
Where you want to go?
Wait. Also, how did Darul catch up to us?
Who's Darul? Where's Darul? I don't see Darul or Trip.
Oh,
There's
Cool.
3 of you and a fire spirit.
okay. Well,
Where are we
That's
going
fair.
to the crystal ball?
oh yeah, the fire spirit's taking us to the crystal ball. Oh, one of the crystal balls, I should say.
Okay, so do you want to go the long, scary way with all the plants, or the long, scary way with all the plants and the people?
Hmm. Let's go just plants.
What if the people are helpful? Or what
No.
if it is the Scorpion General?
I guess people is fine. I hate that idea, but let's just do it. Shawnee, do you have anything to say?
What are we doing? I'm sorry. I have no
Do you
idea what's
want-
going on.
Do you want plants and people that are both scary, or just plants that are scary?
Well, I love plants. And no plants better, probably. Probably a plant kind of thing.
Okay,
Plants and people?
let's just do plants.
Just plants. You guys are going to die. It's going to be fun.
I mean, as long as we don't touch or eat, these hallucinogenic mushrooms, we'll be okay.
Oh, sure.
No, you're
Always tell
supposed to eat
themselves.
the mushrooms.
And then they get stuck down here. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So she
Boy.
takes you off and around. And do you have a marching order? I realize that usually GMs only ask for that when something's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the lead, and I'll be
We're-
looking for traps
We're
as
gonna
we
go,
go.
exactly all at the same time.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Excellent. No one is guarding your back.
No, we're not walking like that. I already said.
All right.
Uh,
You guys walk that entire way. You come to the corner. You take the corner. You keep walking. And
Have I seen any traps or anything sketchy, like the vines that we know that could follow us, or
as of right now, there are absolutely no vines.
Wait, why am I not going first? I feel like I lived in the woods for like forever. Shouldn't I be first? Like, I don't know why this didn't come up earlier. I have to push myself to the lead, please. I think this is my zen place,
Oh no.
Why don't
but in a nice way. Like I'll be twirling around in a nice way to the front, shoving my way through.
why don't Miles you give me a check for traps? That would be intelligence plus a background plus your level. And why don't you give me a I know where I'm going roll?
Word. Wait, can it be like a wait? What does that mean? Is that perception?
Yeah, that'd be like wisdom plus level plus a background that helps you to know where you're going.
I got a total
Oh,
of
for
20,
sure.
total of 25. I'm using Rival Temple Infiltrator since we are infiltrating a rival temple.
That's accurate.
Nicely
Okay, I got a 22. Because I'm gonna use my Elemental Hermit of the Woods because I would have seen a lot of these plants probably while I was in the woods and spending my whole life around plants.
Okay. Shawnee, you realize that there are no plants in these hallways. However, you do see boots, like boot marks,
Boots?
prints. Sorry,
Oh.
boots. And Miles, not necessarily a trap, but you do see a faint outline of like a warding symbol. So something that someone would have carved in order to maybe set an alarm. And so it's not a trap, but it's definitely like a warning system for someone further in.
Is there a way for us to sort of dismantle that?
Probably. How would you go about dismantling it?
That is a great question that I have an answer to.
Excellent. I'm so excited to hear this.
So, since I've been in so many temples and I'm accustomed to trying to get around traps or things of that nature, or trying to get into people's locked, I don't know,
into
locked
people's
doors or
people's
things like
security
that.
system.
I will have seen many different wards and locks of different kinds, and would know at least somewhat how to avoid getting sensed by them or to turn them off.
Okay. So when you turn them off, when you typically enter a temple, do you do so by like scratching through the ward? Or do you add to it in order that it would not sense your specific presence?
I'm going to say I would add to it, so that way the ward still works, but it won't sense me or others if I ever need to come back.
Okay, so you add to it so it no longer senses oxen, pantherin, or wood elf.
Oh boy.
Yep. I really wish I could put some dwarf or Varthan in there, but I guess not.
I mean, if you want, you can add that and go for it. Dwarf, Varthan, pixie, undead. I mean, just keep going.
I'm never gonna kick it.
And that way it's, still useless as a ward.
No, it's okay. We'll keep going. We'll just do who's in the gang and move on.
All right. Cool. So it's maybe another 40 feet when you come to a branch, essentially a doorway off the hallway. The hallway continues in front of you for another 200 plus feet, but there is an opening, a doorway, and some more of these wards. And why? This is where all the boot prints are heading. They head into this.
That's the way. Let's go.
Hold on. Let's see what the fire spirit says. Hey, fire spirit, which way to the crystal ball?
Oh,
Is it-
you can go this way.
Which way is that? Is that the way of the boots, or is that the way of the not boots?
Yes.
Cool. Big circle.
Yes. Hey, you didn't ask me to be helpful.
Hey, you want to be helpful?
No.
Cool. All right, Johnny, lead the way after I disable these wards. Let me throw that out there.
People towards in, and you continue on. You are maybe 20 feet, and you see rubble.
Like someone's trying to destroy it, or
Stone,
What
as
could be
if
rubble?
something has. Oh, look, there it is. A tunnel has been burrowed into this wall or into this hallway. It's
Wait,
not-
whoa, by a worm or by people?
how close you want to get to the hole?
Hmm.
Yeah, let's get up in there.
Y drops to her hands and knees and puts her head in the hole.
Oh, it's small.
wait, how big is this hole?
And this hole is about 2 to 3 feet across. Orion kind of nervously tugs on your ear and he goes, lady, what? I'm not sure you should do that. Something could bite your head.
Not-
Well,
I could go first and look.
oh, that's smart. I knew there was a reason why I liked him. All right, send him in there.
All right.
Now
Orion
he's
goes in. Never hear from him again. No, I'm just kidding. So he goes in and he comes flying back out. He goes, it's one of those little worm things, that almost ate Miles at one time.
Okay, so maybe we should not.
I think
There's
we should just
definitely
go-
worms in there.
We found a worm.
I heard.
Let's go past it. Why? Come on. Why skirts it? Vave skirts it. Miles,
Oh, I skirt it for sure.
you don't want to go down the tunnel.
No, I don't want to go in the hole.
Okay, fine. And you find that these hallways are boring, repetitive, and all made of the same stone. However, you do get to a point where you see firelight flickering on the walls, and you hear voices.
Stealth mode.
I thought we weren't going to the people direction.
Well, we're going towards the crystal ball, which probably has people next to it.
Maybe the plants are whispering.
That is always a possibility.
That's sketchy.
Fire.
Can I like
Kind of
sneak
giggle.
through there and try and look?
Sure, roll sneaky sneak.
Roll some sneaky sneak. Is that a dexterity
Yes, it is.
and level
Yes,
with a background?
of course.
Awesome. Then I rolled a 14.
Oh, okay. You come up to the corner and you very slyly peek your head around, and you find there is someone standing around the corner staring straight at you.
I give him an uppercut. That's definitely
You
what I
just
would do.
punched Trip in the face.
Wait, I get punched in the face?
No, you just punched Trip in the face.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, Trip. I didn't mean to punch you. I didn't mean to punch you in the face there. How did you get here?
As you look past Trip, you see a tent city. Well, it wouldn't be a city, but a small congregation of tents. And the fire spirit cackles and goes, I tricked you. I tricked you. You listened to me and I tricked you.
So what are you guys doing here?
There's a whole undercity. And Trip, you are here, having pulled on the fates.
I don't really know how to. So there's a whole tent city.
Yes. Well, city is relative. There's about 4 people here.
Okay. And I'm here because I tracked them here. Is that what-
You figured out kind of a way into the dungeon. You saw your friends leave before you, and you had gone back to the fortune teller's tent. You didn't want to stay in the temple, if you remember. You
Mhm,
got back to the fortune teller's tent. You spent some time with her.
mhm.
You
The fake one.
discovered your erstwhile friend Darul was, for some strange obscure reason, in the area,
Mhm.
and you retrieved him and ended up at the chitinous dungeon before your friends. Was it because of fate pulling, or did your friends just take the long way around?
I took the long way around, hands down.
Probably that starfish.
Like
No.
I'll reiterate that up in my little.
And you've been waiting for him for about 12 hours.
You're speedy. Makes sense. So you want to tell us about this whole village thing since you've been here for a while?
2 women come up behind Trip, and taller human one kind of smiles and goes, are these your friends, Trip, that you have been telling us about? I'm glad they finally were able to make it. My name is Jacquelina Espinoza. It is lovely for you to have finally joined us, locked in this dungeon as you are now.
Good.
Yes. And my compatriot, this short dwarven woman, goes, yes, I am Laz, and I'm the head of the cult here for the Scorpion. We got stuck in here. It's been a few months. It's fine.
So you worship the scorpion?
Yes, we do, and we are here to free the Scorpion General, the heir to the Scorpion, from her
What's-
dark prison. Yes,
I'm sorry, what's this woman's name?
Ilaz,
Hillaws?
I''Laz.
Cool name.
Cool. So you guys said you've been here for a couple months?
Yes, We were the front runners sent out to open the doors for the rest of our contingent to get here and free the Scorpion General. They're taking a lot longer than I
Shoot.
thought they would.
Yeah, we actually just saw them, and
Are they
They said-
prepared?
they said they were abandoning it because they found out that whoever goes in gets trapped.
What? No.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to roll some deception there, buddy.
I'm
Charisma.
not excited about that. Hey, can someone else just roll for me? I would love that.
Beautiful.
So
We're all
for
gonna die.
deception, I'm assuming that's an intelligence.
No, it's a charisma.
Oh well, that's the same for me, so that's okay. So man, not good. Can I use Temple Diplomat on this one?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So that's going to be a total of 12.
She spits in your face. Says,
That makes
believe
sense.
you. They're coming, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
on their way.
Don't say yeah. Why would you say yeah?
Well, spit in my face.
You gotta play into the lie still.
No, she already knows.
You suck at this.
Ugh, you're not worth my time. I'm gonna go back to your handsome friend. She turns and walks off, and you see Darul is sitting in front of a tent. You left him in Druthin. Here he is.
So, to rule, how'd you end up here?
I don't know. I it's all I know is that that spider Vorthen
Yep.
I-
starts with T. What's her name? I don't.
I will tell you, Chris,
Mhm.
just to remind you that you gave up your memories in order to get a healer. So
I-
there is an old man who kind of helped you walk around. He kind of has all these weird pieces on him. I think he's
Right.
old.
What I'm saying is, there's just a lot of things that I'm not sure, but I'm here, and she saved me, and that's about it. Guess we got healed. That's what they tell me.
A gentleman full of undead parts and a metal jaw comes out and claps Darul on the shoulders and goes, "Oh, my friends! Last time I saw you, you were in the castle. It's Erasmus."
Oh yeah, the Finn.
That's right, the Finn.
How's your jaw working out for you?
It's great. I mean, sometimes I get like a ringing, but it's fine. Yeah, they
Cool.
said my next job was with Stumpy here, and he can't remember me. Isn't it great?
That's what he gets for.
That is funny.
Yep.
Someday I think he's gonna wake up and try to kill me again, but for now we're friends, right, Darul?
Sure, buddy.
Well, cool. So I don't know. Is there a place for us to like go talk?
Sure, you can come. We can use this tent.
Cool. I guess to just the crew, it's gonna be. I don't know. What's the game plan?
All right.
I'm gonna look around for more boot stuff going on.
There's about 4 dozen people. There's the entrance you guys came in, and then there's an entrance on the far end of the camp. Here's your camp.
So are there any boots coming out of the tunnel, or do they just go into the tunnel?
They come
The other
in,
one, not the one that we came in.
go out. They go out on this side. There's not many that go out on this side. Those are my stickies. It's fine.
Okay. Do we know where a crystal ball is or anything like that? Or even where the queen is bound?
She's a general.
General is bound?
The crystal ball is going to be at the center of the dungeon.
Of course it is.
Okay, let's go.
You have a map?
You do.
I do.
Do you?
We could go ask around for a map. Oh, what's that, Trip? We need money? All right, who do we got to pay? Yep, the dwarf lady. Dwarf lady. Cool. She doesn't like me, so someone else should go talk to her.
I'll do it.
Hey, Trip, you want to go with Y? Cool.
All right.
Okay, who's this dwarf lady?
The dwarf lady is the head of the scorpion cult. The human lady she seemed to be in charge of everybody else.
Cool.
Who's everybody else?
Okay, I wanna.
Are stuck here?
You can leave. There's tunnels in and out, but you're kind of stuck inside. At least she said you're stuck inside the dungeon. Maybe you're not.
I mean, there should be a secret entrance / exit somewhere, right?
Yep.
So we just need to figure out where that is.
You just follow the thread and find out a general direction.
But can they use that?
If I tell them,
Hmm.
we'll try buying a map first, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Hey, you could,
I'm gonna go up to the dwarf lady.
Wait,
Okay.
does Walt?
hey, a map
you
is a
have
small
money?
object. Could you just make that?
Oh,
Magic
I
word.
could. Yeah, and I haven't used that, so
Dang,
Yeah.
nice one over there.
I could cast Heart of the Cards and just get a map if things go wrong, or should we try to buy a map first?
I don't know. Maybe try and snag it first, and then if it doesn't work, then we can go buy it.
I mean,
You're
That's
not-
what I'm saying.
You are attempting to snag a map.
I mean, you could go and try and buy it. I'm not opposed.
I mean, it's not that I attempt to, it's I don't roll. I just say I'm doing it, but we then have to remember I've already done my thing once per day. Oh, per charisma modifier. I'm sorry, I can do more than it. Okay. I would prefer to try to go buy it. And my thought is we're in really, really, really evil territory because everybody likes they all like the scorpion, and I feel like Trip's whole thing is she feels like we should be, like infiltrating and gaining trust.
Cool. I like that.
So
Do we want to offer?
Okay, so here I go.
All right.
Hey, wait up, I'm
Can
coming
I
with you.
please just talk to this dwarf lady? Holy moly. I'm ready.
I don't have that. Oh, I do have that.
Yes, the dwarf lady is sitting there making eyes.
Oh, we should have said to
Nice.
rule.
Ooh.
And you come walking up to her. She goes, "Oh,
Shoot.
what do you want?"
I'm going to elegantly bow and say, Madam, what an honor it is to meet someone who has amassed their own cult. That is so rad.
Oh, yeah, that's flattery. I did not amass the cult. The cult, it's the cult.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's next to the camera.
I am merely a piece of the worshippers of the great scorpion, the one who came before in the age long past, and I am here to help bring back his heir to power. I did not amass anything, but thank you for thinking.
Well, listen, a lady in charge like you has exactly what I need. Have you seen a stick anywhere?
Why?
Stick? Why?
Yes, it is very important to me. I have a thing for sticks, you could say.
There's some in the fire.
Madam,
Okay.
Madam, we
Oh,
find her stick.
maybe I could find one later in the tunnels. Do you think you'd have a map that I could borrow from you?
Yes, and the rule you were saying?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. A stick in yeah, you can go find a stick in the tunnels, I guess. I mean, there's stuff in the tunnels. Oh, a map. Maybe. You could just walk in the tunnels. You don't need a map for a stick.
Right, but then how will I find my way back here?
You turn around and walk back the way you came. You
Oh, so it's just one tunnel? I often get lost. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just one tunnel. Fine. I'll sell you my map that I've worked months to create. 50 gold.
Thank you.
Maybe
50 gold? Holy moly.
30 and I'll give you a kiss.
I could buy a whole tree for 50 gold.
Darul, you need to just give her a kiss. I think Trip just said that, but you should. Offer a kiss instead.
Do it. Do it.
a date.
Or date. A date would be good too.
I'm not going to exchange goods and services. Money. I not know very many things, but that's not really. I didn't suddenly just become a dwarf gigolo overnight.
You were, right? So who knows? Maybe you are.
That's
Sorry.
Back.
Ignore that.
You're over. Back over too. What's her name again? Forgive me. The dwarf.
Elaz.
Elaz. Elaz, tell me something. What family did you come from?
Oh, I left my family behind when I started following the scorpion. They mean nothing to me now.
I can't remember my family either.
Oh.
It's strange. I get flashes of different caves and other tunnel. I don't remember what it was like.
Oh, it's all Trip's fault.
But
Not your
I didn't help
fault.
either.
I can't help but feel like I want to go exploring through these caves. Do you think you could show me sometime? Maybe give me a tour?
Oh. I mean, I could.
I mean,
Do you want to go now?
a fine lady such as yourself, I'm sure. Wait, you have the time now?
Unless you wanted to
I,
rest?
I would go now if that's fine. I just didn't think you'd have the time.
Well, I mean, I won't have time later once the army shows up.
Let's go now.
Okay.
With or without my friends.
Oh, why would your friends come with us?
I mean, she's looking for a stick.
I'll leave them alone. Why I'll keep my eyes peeled for your stick.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I'll meet up with you later. Wink.
Trip is gonna grab Y and then yank Miles, and
I'm not
they-
there.
Where you guys are in this general area?
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to go back.
yeah, because you punched me in the face.
I thought we went to like the tent, and then I was like, "Oh, you guys should go. She doesn't like me."
Oh, what?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I'm yanking Y and dashing over to the tent that y'all are in. Because time is of the essence here.
Oh yeah, it is.
And Varthan, she's going to explain to you, Miles, that Darul is going with Alaz into the tunnels. Alaz has a map she worked on by herself. We need it while Darul is distracting her. We can try to, I mean, you're a freaking rogue. Why don't you start trying to steal something? Like, let's do it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Heck yeah, I'm so game. Woo! All right,
So weird.
swiggity
Oh.
swiggity, come for that map.
Oh my god.
Swiggity, swiggity.
Yes. Ilaz takes the rule, like shows him a tunnel, and then she like kind of stops and she's like, "Yeah, we shouldn't go further than this. It gets dangerous."
Wait,
Sounds
wait,
good.
what do you mean dangerous?
Well, do you see down there? And she kind of points, good 60 feet, 70 feet off, and she's like, "There are these." Well, we call them poison pods because that's what they do. They poison everybody.
Poisons. Oh, okay.
If we get too close to them, they'll hurt us.
How big are the pots?
I have never seen one.
Oh. So it's just an area of the caves that you live in and explored extensively that you just don't go.
I don't go over there. I send my minions over there.
Fair enough. What's the other way?
The perimeter of the dungeon.
Okay.
And then another tunnel kind of like this with more plant things. I hear. And she pulls out a piece of parchment and lays it down and starts to show you some of the map that has been charted out. She's like, so you can enter up over here, but there's just as many plants as there are down here.
You've got some really solid defenses.
Yes.
It's impressive.
Yes, well, I've got to spend my time making sure I'm ready for when the army comes and we free the Scorpion General from her cage. They have something called the Chains of Unbinding, and it will let us free her for all eternity.
And remind me again, my head's foggy. What's going to happen? It's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's going to happen soon, and she's going to rise up and take over the world like she did the last time, and all of those who follow her, like myself, will gain power, and everyone who opposes her will be cast down into the fire.
I mean, we've been staying with you in your camp for a little while.
Yes, you've been here for nearly 14 hours.
This is all sounding like probably the right bet. Probably the right thing that we need to do. What do I need to do to join?
Well,
You're not there.
I'm aware I'm not there.
Oh.
you want to join? Well, we can go do a ceremony.
Could us other four sort of just like round the corner?
Yeah,
Cool. I'd like to do that.
you see
Yeah, I second that.
Darul and the dwarf cultist standing there.
I say, "Oh, hi guys. We're looking for a stick right now. And yeah, why sort of taking the lead here?"
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
Haven't seen it?
Go die in those plants. That's where the sticks are.
Death plants?
Yes.
What are they?
Is it a death stick?
Maybe.
That
You wanna
sounds like
come?
an interesting kind of stick.
I think so.
Yep. You want to come with us?
Oh no, I'll stay here.
Are you sure?
Yes. I don't need to go over there.
So I'm just gonna whisper to you guys, like maybe I don't know, maybe Miles, because he's like my bodyguard, you know, or my I don't know, guardian. I just want to whisper, like lean over, like while I'm smiling, you know, so that the little dwarf lady doesn't take it personally. I just want to be like, should we just knock her out and take her map?
I'm gonna be like,
Dave, through all of this, you've been kind of the silent observer. What have you been noticing or doing while all this chaos has been happening?
I've been hearing things down towards the tunnel direction.
hearing things.
Yes, hearing things that
Um,
aren't in my own brain, just to clarify.
Okay. The plant tunnel or the sandworm tunnel?
There's two tunnels?
Well, there was like the little one, and then there's the one that you can walk in.
Oh. Both?
Just pause.
Okay, what have you been hearing?
Tiny explosions.
That is happening. And maybe tiny, quiet giggles. Kind of what you would
Giggles?
expect from like Orion. Small pixie-sized giggles.
Nice try.
Cool.
Hey, I'm gonna nudge Y and be like, okay.
Okay, here's an idea. I could just put this lady to sleep.
Don't use your daily spell on her.
Come on, we could just steal her map and then we wouldn't be enemies, you know? Because she just fell asleep. Like, it's not, she's passing out. Like, she just needs to eat more.
I mean,
Orion
if
kind
we'll
of-
kiss her, she might pass out. So
Orion kind of whispers into your ear, why, and he goes, if you want to knock her out, Mistress Vave has a really big fist.
I mean, shoot, we could just punch her a little bit.
Can I say I'm not a mistress and like punch her in the face?
Are you punching Orion or the dwarf?
The dwarf.
All right, make a basic attack roll for that.
Can I use anything for it? With it?
That's just back.
It would be like with your gauntlet, so plus whatever strength and level.
13.
Well, you get her right in the face, and she kind of goes flying back, and kind of bounces off the wall, and goes. She kind of staggers forward and goes, "What was that about? You broke
Maybe try
my
it again.
nose. You want to try it again?
Here's the other hand.
Go for it. If you want to try it again, go for it.
Really? Should I actually? She's gonna want to
Do
go.
it. Do it.
Already
Just
hate-
knock her out.
Just keep punching her.
There's no way I'm gonna knock this girl out for real.
Dude, I believe
how about
in
an
you.
8?
Yeah, you kind of miss.
This is ridiculous.
And she kind of goes, "Why would you do that?"
I'm gonna just run over and be like, calm down. She didn't mean to insult you. And I'm gonna go over to the dwarf lady and be like, I'm so sorry that she punched you in the face. She gets a little feisty.
Okay, now can I put this lady to sleep or what?
She's just like, can you punch her? I can't punch her. If I try, it's gonna be like a poke.
Well, I can use magic.
Trip, a rule. Are you gonna just watch?
Darul is going to
This.
step in front of Elaz, take a defensive stance with his back to her, and look at Vave and say out loud, "What the hell was that?" But then silently go, "What's next? What do I do?"
You know what the heck?
You should whip around and punch her. She won't even know what hit her.
I got so close to her.
Yeah, you know what? She already got punched in the face and some weird stuff's happening, so I'm just gonna also attempt to use my skills and, knock her out.
Okay.
Until she starts screaming for.
As he does that, I'm gonna use one of my talents for the bonds that bind us, which gives him it's a once per scene I can aid an ally named in it as long as I create a background for him. So the background, let me organize this. So the background is going to be that Miles will remember all the times that he has missed and really wants to not miss. And so he's going to take in addition to his stuff, he's going to take a bonus, my background, and that'll be a +5 because I will temporarily I'm giving up for the, hold on. So it says you gain 5 points towards one or more special backgrounds. So he's going to get 5 points. I know he can get death saves too, but so this during the scene.
Attack roll.
Sorry, I was
What's the
just-
background.
Sure. So it's attack roll, save, death save. So you are attacking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get an additional +5. And then it lasts for the whole scene.
Cool.
Or wait, no, I'm sorry. No, once per scene.
Okay. So it lasts this once.
Just
Yep.
the one time. Sorry, I apologize.
Cool.
It's a really
Let's-
long description.
Let's see how this goes.
You gotta do flat.
Sorry, I'm rolling on a slanted hill.
Slanted hill.
I got a nat 1.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, yes, that has happened. And Miles, you miss.
How bad?
Oh no.
It doesn't look like you're trying to stab her. It looks like you're trying to hug her.
I'm okay with that.
And she shoves you off, grabs her map, and goes stomping off back to the tents.
Oh,
All right.
really good
God damn
impression.
it. I'm going to
Spider-Man it.
try to Spider-Man it. So I think that's a strength check. Right?
Why? I think you need to just end it.
I need to just end it.
No, why needs to make her go to sleep.
Well, I put this woman to sleep. We have failed. But yeah, I'm gonna try to strength check while she's gonna try to do that to stop her from storming all off.
You want to
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, make her think she was dreaming. The whole thing.
Okay. I don't know what's
Hmm.
happening.
Might not be a good idea to put me in her head. Huh.
All right. So, Shawnee, roll 3d20. Are you going to use your sleep spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Add those numbers
Oh,
together.
sick. Yes. Okay. 19 plus 19 plus 5. That's 23.
19
Wait,
plus 19.
63. Wait, 43. What am I trying to say here?
Yes, it's
43.
42 plus 40.
Final answer.
Okay, you're at 88. You do set make an intelligence plus level attack.
I'm gonna stop eating these.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 13.
Okay. She collapses face down
Oh, bless.
in the dirt.
Okay, your nose is already broken.
Yep. It is.
Okay.
We should just
So Heart of the Cards.
Well, she's asleep in the
Yeah,
dirt.
maybe you should just like carry her back to her tent and set her down and take her map.
Darul could do that.
Yeah.
How about this, guys?
Oh,
And I walk over to her body, roll her over, grab the map, and say, "Let's go now."
Now.
Let's go.
All
I
right.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but if you bring her back, then it won't look like we did something bad. Like they'll
Yeah.
trust us, because then we can just be like, "Oh, she just passed out, probably because she got punched in the nose like a dang fool."
Yeah, I like that
Maybe-
idea
maybe we
because
should
we are
not.
going to be trapped with these, 4 dozen people for the next potentially long time.
Maybe we should not mention the punching. Just an idea.
Okay. Let's do
Well,
this.
her nose is probably all bloody, right?
We'll just
Let's
say
just-
when
we
she
can clean it
fell,
up.
she fell on her face and broke her nose.
What's your plan, Darul?
Let's do this. Let's look at the map, figure out a place to rendezvous and get away from these people. Get it to them. I can take her back to her tent. Come up with some story for whoever's there about. Trip's gonna come with me. We're gonna make up some story about something attacking her in the tunnels. So let's try and figure out how we need to go one way when we go the other way.
I like that. Great plan.
Cool, you're splitting the party. I love it.
Only very temporarily.
For a moment.
That's what they
Oh.
say.
Okay, so you're gonna go back and then go back. Okay, you're not gonna like
Nobody would
circle
have.
around through the temple.
No, we're just going to meet right down the hallway.
Oh, okay, fine.
We could all go together because nobody would have seen this altercation except for her, and we're all witnesses. Let's just get our stories straight and stay together.
Sounds good.
I can't even speak common, so
Yeah.
nobody can ask me.
Darul carries Elaz's body back to.
I'm coming with you.
You get a couple side eyes. A couple of people ask you if Elaz is okay.
As you punched her in the face. You got-
You tell them. Fine. Oh, drinking. Oh, yeah, that happens. All right, you toss her into her tent. Gently lay her
Just beats her into the tent.
tuck her in, pat her on the head, and sweet. You're heading back out.
Hey, we're all back together. Woo!
We went together.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So you have a map that shows you a series of tunnels. They seem to be marked with notations about plant forms, pixies, question marks, poison, probably, and hallucinogenic mushrooms. There's also a question on the map that says area unmarked. Where's the secret door?
Hmm.
I think
And
we should go there.
you have then kind of in the other corner, you have a section that's that starts out going try 2. And some dwarvish expletives about plans. So do you want to continue in the tunnel here? Or try the other one with the dwarvish expletives?
I'm indifferent.
Expletives. Expletives.
Okay. You can follow the map back around. You pass two doors. So the expletives area is kind of in the opposite corner where you are. So it's a long walk, and you pass two more of these very opaque, thick, glass-like doors. Go around, enter into the halls, and yet again, what is the marching order?
The rule should go
First.
first.
I need to be firmly in the middle.
I'll be second.
I think we should put the rogue first for
Sneaky, sneaky.
scouting. Maybe why?
I was thinking you should go first since you're the strongest, and then I'll follow you and sort of point from behind.
But you could stealth.
Fine, I'll go first.
I could stealth. I don't think I can. I've tried.
All right, so there's Darul, Miles, Trip,
Here, you want to see what my stealth is? You ready?
Vave,
I'm rolling for this. Well, I
Yes.
got a nat 20.
Where did Miles go? No one knows.
I disappeared.
Freaking Batman.
Hey, Miles, look at the.
Sneaking around.
It's crazy. These
Just like that
tunnels
with
are
me.
only like 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet. Like,
Oh, I'm 100% like climbing on the ceiling, like, I don't know, doing something weird. I don't know.
Cool.
Or I'm just standing really, really still, so still that no one can see me. That kind of a thing. Anybody?
yes.
Feeling?
You round your first corner and you see a lot of little, they almost look like little pixie statues. So if someone attempted to make a statue of Orion out of like sticks and mud,
I'm gonna ask Orion if he's seen something like this.
he kind of looks and he goes, I don't like this. Those aren't pixies. Cool. Does anybody have a color preference?
Orange.
Scared.
All right.
Black.
I've got white, yellow, red,
I
I'll
call
take
red.
and tan.
White, since that's what I'm rolling tonight.
White, does a 22 hit your MD?
Definitely.
Great. You're going to take 8 points of damage as something psychically assaults your head.
8?
8.
Wow.
Did anyone choose yellow?
I'll take yellow.
No, don't offer yourself up.
12 hit your MD.
Oh, dang it.
It does not.
Tan?
I'll take the dang
hit your
tan.
MD.
Oh, who took that?
That was me. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm pointing. It's a bad habit.
Wait, what was that?
Babe, does an 18 hit your MD?
Yeah.
Okay, you also take 8 points of damage. Red,
That's me. Woo.
21 hit your MD.
Holy moly. Yeah, it does a little bit.
And Trip, that leaves you with the green die,
Oh,
Mhm.
I
which is
should-
25
oh, never mind.
against your MD.
It
And,
does.
8 points of damage.
Great.
Do we
And-
see what did that to us?
No, but all those little pixie things all turned. and leap for your face.
Cool.
Roll initiative.
So it was 8 points.
Woo!
Look at those rolls.
I got a 14.
Wait, what is initiative?
I got a 6, so
That was good.
Don't forget to add your modifiers.
Don't forget to add your modifiers.
wait, modifier for what?
It's your intelligence plus level.
No,
Oh wait,
not necessarily.
Dexterity.
initiative.
Yeah,
It's your dex plus level. Sorry.
Oh, then 11. Take
Darla was
that.
20.
All right. Between anything above 20. 15 to 20.
I got 20.
Wait. Nope.
What'd you get, Vave?
18.
10 to 15.
14.
13.
14.
Maya? 14. What did you get? 11. Trip and Y. What'd you get?
She got an 11 as well.
You got 11 as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Her parents both got the same amount.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. So you guys, to set the scene, I know usually I have a map and we set it all out. Today we're going to do theater of the mind.
That's what I always use because I'm a lazy.
No, you are encouraging imagination amongst your players.
Hey,
Okay,
So,
Mike.
just to remind you, in 13th age, you aren't counting squares. You're either engaged with something, that means you're fighting melee hand to hand. You are nearby something, so you're within ranged attack or spell attack, or you are far away, which means you would take a penalty in order to make an attack from far away. Right now, you are in a narrow hallway. You can get past each other, no problem. You are surrounded by about 5 or so of these little pixie, I'm going to call them podlings,
Aw.
mooks. And the plant growth that you've seen written on the map is now nowhere to be physically seen in the hallway as of right now. But you hear these puff sounds as
I'm gonna cover my face.
that's lovely. You can do that. Who's all up in front? Darul, Miles, and Trip. Darul, green, red, or white? Oh, I picked Christmas colors.
Be yellow. I'll be white.
White. Oh, that was a lovely one. The white, again, does a 12 hit your MD?
Nope.
Good. You see a puff and another podling appears in the air. Miles, green or red?
I guess I'm gonna go red.
A 23 hits your MD. You take 8 points of damage.
Solid.
And Trip, I am going to just go on a wild limb and say that a 24 hits your MD.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I want to start picking my own colors, you nerds.
I will get a good white.
Do whatever color you want. 8 points of psychic damage.
Oh, good. I am pretty much y'all. I'm a squishy, so that's fine.
She is a squishy. And Darul.
Also,
it-
when I said it was in the front, I never said it was in the front. I said I was firmly in the middle.
Yes, you are, but middle is 3 in. And
Look at math. Okay.
Darul, there are 7 of these podlings in the air, giggling maniacally at you. They are mooks.
How many am I engaged with?
For now, you're engaged with 2.
Okay, so I am going to. I'm not
After
going to do.
Darul is Babe.
Sorry, what?
After Darul is Babe.
Okay, I'm going to just engage the closest one with strike my hammer. I'm going to save the other thing I was thinking about for another turn.
Okay.
Does 22
Yes.
hit? Okay. Then
Roll that damage.
15 damage.
15. Tell me how you killed one and hit a second one.
Darrell swings his hammer just across, trying to hit as many as he can, grunting out. One poofs out in a puff of little fairy pixie dust, and the next one gets knocked through against the wall.
Nice. All right. Okay. Dave, you're up.
All right,
After
I'm
Dave is the
going.
Podlings and then Miles.
Okay, I'm going to. Sorry. Do Death's Gauntlet. Ooh, maybe not.
Punching might transfer to more people.
True. I'm sorry.
Necromantic hands are going to reach out and grab the little buggers.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It says only one nearby creature though, but since they're
Mook,
little,
They're mooks. It transfers.
since they're mooks, if you do more than the amount of damage, you would hit multiple ones. And so, in my vision, and you can tell me if I'm totally wrong, they're kind of coming out of the ceiling and grabbing at these things that are
Okay.
flying around.
that sounds good to me.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. What is there?
Well, you might as well say what you did.
Well, I have to figure it out.
Is it armor class, physical defense, or mental defense?
It's physical.
Okay, you don't know their physical defense. Darul was able to hit one because their AC, their armor class, is an 18.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
It does not hit their physical defense, no.
Okay.
The hands kind of reach out and just seem to keep missing.
Okay. Cool. Sparky is gonna try to hit one of them
Sparky's
then.
back. I'm glad you remembered Sparky.
Yay, Sparky!
He's so awesome. Just so you know. How about a something? 26 to AC.
That will hit.
Cool. 12.
One.
For sure, a 1.
1 point of damage.
Wow.
Plus anything.
No.
Cool.
Better than nothing. It's better than a crit fail or something.
You're right.
Hey,
Damage.
does your Death's Gauntlet do miss damage?
I don't know. Miss damage equal to your level.
Okay,
3 points of damage.
3 points of miss damage. How does Death's Gauntlet do 3 points of miss damage?
Does it kill one of them?
No. You're like this close.
Dang it. I was really hoping it'd kill one.
Just flicks.
It,
Right? Ding!
it grabs but pulls off one of its wings. So one of them is like flying around like,
Mhm.
Yes. All right. It is the podling's turn. There are currently 6 of them. Yes, that's one for everybody in Sparky. You want to choose colors now, or you want me to go around and assign them to you all?
Red, I call it.
Red. Why does a 21 hit your AC?
Oh, you betcha.
6
I
points of damage. Trip, what color did you want?
Tan.
10. Does a 17 hit your AC?
No.
You take no damage. I've got white, yellow, and green.
green.
Nope. No, go back.
I'm forever claiming white.
Forever.
You know what?
White does a 10 hit.
Wait, me?
Yes.
No, a 10 does not hit me.
Vabe, you chose green.
Yeah.
Does 15 hit your AC?
If it
Oh,
matches, it
Dang
hits.
it. Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
She's a very weak oxen.
Yeah. How does that even happen?
We'll have to go over this.
Hey, Becca.
Hey, did it actually hit your AC?
I thought you meant MD because that's what we've been doing this whole time. And
this
yeah,
AC.
a 17 totally hits.
My dear friends, you did move up to level 3. Did you increase all of your defenses?
I'm like, I can't stress to you how much of a squish I am. I have an AC of 15, a PD of 14, and an MD of 19.
Okay. You're so smart. 6 points of damage to you, girl. Sorry.
Wait, me too?
No, Vabe, you're fine. Wait, no, did it hit? Did a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, 6 points of damage. Darul, does a 13 hit your AC?
No.
And
Really?
Sparky. Whew. Sparky took one for the team with a 24 against his AC. And that'll be 6 points to Sparky.
Hey, his AC is like so much higher than mine. I just want to point
That's why you put him in front of you.
that out.
he's your shield. All right. Up next, we have Miles, and then the terrible trio of Trip, Y, and Orion.
All right. I'm going to. Am I engaged with anything?
Yes. Technically.
Okay. I'm going to use my dagger. I'm assuming other people are also engaged with a similar target.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm also going to be using my sneak attack. Sorry, that keeps repeating. And does a 6 hit? Yeah, I know.
No.
Uh,
3 points of miss damage, which does kill one of them.
ha! Take that. Anyway.
Oh.
Cool.
All right.
okay.
Trip, Y, and Orion.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Ryan is going to call out, just stay calm, guys, and use his powers for 3 of you guys to use a recovery right now.
Who has lowest hit points?
I think you and Trip and Y?
Yeah, I need that. Okay, so we're using a recovery right now.
Yes, you can use a recovery right now.
Hey, Y, what are you at?
I only got I forgot to subtract the ones from the first attack. Was that 8 points
Yes,
the
ma'am.
first time?
Yes.
Wait, I'm at 21.
Okay. Go ahead.
So
Okay, so 2.
You get 3 of them.
Oh, you're right.
You're rolling 3 of whatever your recovery dice are, plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh,
neat.
Wait, Constitution
Once.
one time. Okay.
Okay.
0.
White and Trip, it is your turn.
Because of plus that.
No.
No?
you got-
Okay, I'll go.
you got
I'm sorry, I'm having problems.
So
3.
You got 12,
Yeah.
12 points back.
No. 12 plus 3 plus 5. She said plus your con modifier.
No, but you rolled your 3d6, and that's your your con modifier should be under your recovery there.
Oh, that's the con modifier?
Yeah, so that should be.
Hold on. How many is that?
Why
14.
what you got?
okay, so Y is gonna use her tentacles. Which are more like I think I drew like a picture on my little sheet. It looks like a super stick, so I think it's actually tree trunks that are coming out of her right now. How does a 6 wait what is it? Plus courage. Wait, hold on. So oh, okay. So how does a 20 hit your
He's 18.
PD?
PD is 17.
Neat. Okay, so then one sorry, this is so tough. Okay.
No, it's mad. We've all been like out of work for like multiple weeks. It's fine.
Okay, what the heck is a D10? Oh, I think this is a D10. Okay, so I hit 1d10, but it's gonna be 3d10 because I'm at level 3 now. Okay, 2, 4, 7, 11 plus 16. Wait, yeah, 16.
16. You take out one of them.
Boom.
Nice.
Get out of here.
All right, Trip.
Okay. So I am going to. Okay, so theater of the mind. These little podlings are all in front of us. And have they all been hit yet?
No, but several of them have. 3 are down.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to cast Even the Strong Will Perish. And I'm gonna hit the one that still has. Does any have full hit points?
Yes.
So I'm gonna hit that one. So it's
Okay.
going to take triple damage, and at 3rd level spell, that's a 5 plus. So that's 5 plus 6 times 3.
11 times 3.
Yeah,
That's 33.
yeah.
Okay.
So I just
How
realized
do you-
I'm
How
39.
does that spell take out the 4 flying podlings?
It kind of just just magic just kind of pushes them into non-existence / the ground.
All
Like-
right.
Also, I need to plug in my computer. I realize it's dying. Sorry.
You do that. So all the podlings have been smashed and have disappeared. And once that has happened, you see these big bulbous pods, kind of red and yellow speckled, sitting on these giant vines. Now you had seen the vines, but the pods had been invisible until all the podlings had died.
Does it look like those poison pods?
Yes, they look like they have been emitting something into the air. It is the next round. The escalation die has ticked up to a 1. I need to get like a whiteboard or something for like here so I can write all this stuff down. So remember, it's a +1 to all of your hits, or all of your attacks, I should say, but not to damage. However, it is the pod's turn at the top of the round. They are going to release. So what? We got white. Babe, what color you want?
Red.
And Trip, what color you want?
She's not there.
Not Trip, why? The other one.
What color do I get? What options?
Green, yellow, or tan.
Green.
Oh, golly, I'm sorry, guys. They disappear as they puff, and 2 more podlings puff into the air. We'll start with Miles. 22 hits your AC.
Yep.
8 points, or MD, I'm sorry, 8 points of damage as it affects your brain to watch these things puff into existence and then disappear again. 25 hits hits Vave.
Cool.
8 points of damage. And natty 20 on the green die.
Oh,
16 points of damage to you, girl.
16? My goodness.
That?
Yeah.
I can't even do that math.
With that, 3 podlings pop into existence. It would be Darul's turn, but as you guys sit there from that psychic damage and kind of hold in your heads, you look around,
I can play him if you want.
and Darul is still there. Look at you.
Ah, I have an axe.
Darul, then Vave, and then the 3 podlings that popped into existence.
So he needs to roll to hit, and the escalation dies at a 1.
Correct, ma'am?
Hank, stop. Sorry, my dog is being bad. Ooh. Okay, so he is going to try to hit. Just a. Okay, so he's gonna try to. Does he still have his hammers?
Yes.
Okay. Does a non-natural 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then 3d8 plus 4. If I have to find the d8. Is this the d8?
Yes, that's a D8.
Okay. So that's a 7, a 1, and a 4. So that's 8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12 plus 4 plus. And
So
I think that's
16.
no plus level, right?
Not plus level for damage.
Okay, so then that was it. Yeah.
All right, he got one.
Cool.
All right, Vave. There's more of these irritating little things buzzing around.
Okay, I'm gonna do chant of endings. And it's 1 enemy, the nearest enemy with the fewest hit points. Nearby enemy with fewest hit points.
All right, that's going to be a mook.
This sucks. Just by the way. 13. 15 against MD.
That will hit.
Yes. Okay. Cool. $17.
17 is going to take out both of them.
Yes.
So how does your chant of endings take out both of them?
Go.
Hmm. I don't know. I usually use Death's Gauntlet.
I know you do. Now, is this chant something that you like actually say? Does Sparky ever like mimic you or echo you? Is it a song, a chant, or just something that's like a liturgy that you say in your brain, in your mind?
I think it's something that I actually say. And
Is it
Yeah.
in like an old Oxen tongue? Kind of like Old English, but like Old Oxen?
sure.
Or did you have something else in mind?
So I was thinking it's like a call to the what's the like underworld place called?
The Plain of Ash and Dust.
Yeah, so it's like a call to that, so they just kind of go.
That is distinctly terrifying, and Orion shivers in his boots. What would Sparky like to do? The pods are visible again.
Cool. The
Hit
pod?
the pods.
The red and yellow pods are visible again.
Ah, that's scary. Yeah, I'll try to hit the pods. Does 12 versus the pod's AC hit?
Sadly, no.
Cool. All right, he's done then.
Is it my turn?
It is, yes, because the podlings are out, so it's Miles, then Tripwire, and Orion.
How does I think Rachel just did this, but how does a 16, 17 hit? The pod.
17 will hit.
Sweet. Good old escalation die. All right. I haven't hit anything in a long time. All right. Oh, and she's engaged with it, so I'm going to do sneak attack as well.
Sparky's
that.
engaged with one of them, yep.
Or Sparky's engaged, yeah. So that does an extra D8. So that's 1, 9, 16, 22, 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. You take this thing from full to staggered in one blow.
Nice.
All right. Trip, Y, and Orion.
Okay. I'm gonna once again cast even a strong old parish. I don't believe anything has not been hit, right?
There are 2 pods that have not been hit.
Oh wait, I realized. Never mind. I can't do that because I don't have any more focus. So I'm just gonna do a standard 3rd level spell. So I'm gonna hit one of the pods for 5 plus 6 plus 1 escalation die. So 12.
12?
Yeah.
So are you going to hit the one that has been hit by Miles and Sparky, or one of the untouched ones?
Untouched.
Okay. All right. Cool. Why?
Yeah, okay, so we got lots of stuff going on over here. So I rolled the defense thing. And my defense warp says that I can heal using a recovery as a quick action. So I'm gonna do it up. But I'll do that later. And then I got Ooh, I get a +2 bonus to my defense of choice until an attack against that defense misses you, which I'm gonna do to my mental defense because these homies are ruthless and my brain needs it. So, and then I got a new high weirdness as well. So let's roll for that fun stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the best part. Okay. Okay, this is right? This is a 10 and a 100. Okay. Hold on. Everybody, don't. I know the suspense is building.
It is.
Okay, there's tension in the air, or the rumble of distant thunder, or a sense of impending disaster. And the next creature that misses with an attack this battle takes damage equal to my charisma modifier. Bam.
Any creature that
That's a-
misses?
that's- Yeah, anyone. And not just me. It's just anything.
Okay. Well, Orion is going to attempt to stab with a pod.
Wait.
Ugh.
The next creature that misses with an attack. Yeah, so I guess it's anybody.
Orion,
Also, my charisma modifier is 4.
Orion is fine. I know you are worried.
He's my little munchkin. I don't want him to get hurt.
He goes in and he just takes apart that pod that Miles hit with his little obsidian dagger, slashes it all apart. Turns, goes, we can do it, guys! Let's go! Top of the round. Escalation die kicks up to 2. The pods are gonna go. There are 2 pods left.
I'll take one.
You'll take one, Miles?
Yeah.
Anybody else have a preference? Any, many, miny, mo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. All right, the rule. Well, 13 doesn't hit you. You're fine. 18 hit your MD, Miles.
Is that 15?
18.
18 will hit.
Mine.
But I'm going to use my deflection and deflect that right back to a different pod. It takes half the damage that it was going to get.
You can do that even with a mental one? That's crazy.
Oh, I can't. It says melee. Just kidding. I'm going to take that hit.
Take 8 points of damage. And the rule, does a 13 hit your MD?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
I did not think so. That does mean, however, that a podling pops into battle.
Or for me to smash.
Yes, Darul, it is your turn. There are 2 red and yellow pods that seem to be emitting something. However, as soon as that podling, the little pixie creature, popped into the air, the pods kind of shimmered and went invisible.
Were they close to where we're at?
Yeah, they're close to where you are.
If you hit the pixies, they reappear.
So the reason I'm asking is, could I say that I'm engaged at it and swing at the pods?
You can. You're going to take a penalty for attacking something that turned invisible.
Okay, so I'm going to use Whirlwind,
Okay.
where I'm going to suffer a penalty to things next round, but I'm going to attack the 3. I'm going to attack the pixie that's out and the 2 pods that are there. Hang on, let me scroll back to my thingy. So I roll a separate melee attack against each of them.
All right. What are you attacking first?
I'm going to attack the pixie first.
Okay.
Escalation die 2, right?
Yes, sir.
26 hit.
26 will hit.
Hey, I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Okay, hang on. Oh, shoot. This one. Okay, 7. Oops. 10, 14 points of damage.
All right, that pixie is down. On to the next one.
Okay.
Dang.
And then I rolled an 18. So that's, hang on, 25. 25 hit.
Hit.
All right. So then another 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, oh, fudge. I rolled a 1.
Swing and a miss.
I do deal miss damage.
Unless
which
it's a 1.
is, shoot.
I think she said unless it's a 1.
Oh, unless it's 1. You're right. I'm sorry.
All right.
Shoot. Fudge sickles.
All right, but the second one you hit. How much damage was that second one?
14.
14. All right. Cool. Vape and then Miles.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use Death's Gauntlet, which is one nearby creature. One, 23,
That will hit.
and it's ongoing negative energy damage.
Okay. Did you hit the one that Darul just smashed real bad, or the one that he real missed bad?
Polar opposite.
The one he real missed bad.
He real missed bad. All right. All right, Miles.
Wait, I'm gonna do Sparky. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Sparky. Which one is Sparky hitting?
The one that I just hit.
Okay.
26.
Yes.
Sparky really sucks at this. How about Oh.
You raised him recently. He's a new skeleton.
1 damage? Oh, never mind. That doesn't count for damage. Yep, just 1.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
Miles, then Trip
I'm
Line
gonna-
Orion.
So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my attack. I'm gonna do my dagger with sneak attack again to the one that Rachel or Vave and Sparky are engaged with.
Okay.
And it is a 14. Doesn't hit. Cool. 3 points of miss damage, and I'm going to use a quick action because I have my special robe and do a recovery +4.
Okay. Trip Line Orion.
All right. I'm going to. It doesn't really seem like anybody really needs my help here. I'm going to again, even the strong will perish. So that's without, because I'm not building any focus right now. So that's a standard 11 plus whatever the escalation guy's at.
2. All right. Is that to the one that Darul has smashed, or the other one?
The other one.
Okay. All right. Why?
Should have said the one.
Okay, first things first, what does it mean to rally?
I'm gonna take a
That's when you take a recovery.
Oh. So I've done that, right? Has anybody else taken a recovery in this battle?
yeah.
I just took one.
Or if
What are
you
your
guys
hit points at right now?
27.
Wait, didn't me and Trip take 1 too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are you guys at with those right now? Like, where's your hit points at?
I'm at 19.
I'm at 20 out of 35.
I'm full.
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, my high weirdness is that I can choose one person, including me, who has rallied this battle, and you can rally again this battle, as if you hadn't already done it. So no roll if. Oh, okay, I see. So you just do it again, I guess. No.
Yeah, so if you have to rally this battle like Miles has done with his cloak, so some of you guys have used a recovery that Orion has given to you. When you rally, you take your recovery as an action on your turn, or as a quick action because something.
Oh.
For you to rally again, so not get a recovery from someone or have someone heal you, you have to roll a save, an 11 plus. If you do not make that roll, you cannot rally again. It's kind of like the idea that as you, even though you're not taking health potions, but as you take health potions, you're building up almost an immunity to them, and so you can't take them right one after another because you could get addicted, or it's building up an immunity to health potions like that.
Word.
So you have to spread it out.
So does that affect anybody then? Nobody's done that right now.
I think Miles has used a rally with his cloak. You, Trip, and Vave got a recovery. It's not necessarily a rally.
So, okay, so I guess you can do that again if you want. Super
Cool.
weird. Okay, so then after that, I got an iconic spell, and I'm gonna do Tortured Scream. How does an 11 hit the mental defense of the people that were fighting, or pods?
Did you add the escalation die?
I did. I rolled a 3. Okay, so, or I rolled a 2. That's embarrassing. Okay, so then I missed. Oh, I looked this up. Okay, so it's just damage equal to my level, so 3 damage.
Okie dokie. Orion will swoop in and hit with his Obsidian sword. He is successful. And he slices up the second one. 2 pods are down. 1 to go. It is the top of the round. We will probably be finishing out this round. We will do any recoveries. You guys will loot the area, and then we'll actually probably wrap up for tonight, since we didn't get a break in here. And I know for myself, sitting this long can start to hurt. So we'll probably be wrapping up in about 10-15 minutes. Just a heads up to everyone. Here is escalation die 3, round 4. And the pod is at the top. And this is the one that Miles has gotten all up in, along with Sparky. You want to rock, paper, scissors for this? Kidding.
You.
Miles,
Oh.
15 hit your MD.
It does not.
No worries. It puffs out into space and nobody gets hurt. It is Darul's turn. There is a pod sitting in front of you.
Well, with a flourish, fluffy, frilly pods, and I try to hit it with my hammer, and I missed.
What'd you roll?
Oh.
Would would an 8 hit?
No, but what'd you roll?
A 3.
Okay.
Well, wait, did you 8, 9, 10, 11? Did you add the escalation die? Or was it?
Okay, 11. It would have been 11. You're right. Excuse me.
Right.
Just seeing.
Right. No. An 11 does not hit either. However, you do 3 points of damage to it. Yay, you. Vave, then Miles.
Oh, these
yeah.
aren't rogues, huh? We killed the one that I was fighting, right?
No, that one is still in front of you.
We didn't do my ongoing damage.
We didn't. Why don't you roll that for me?
Cool. Uh, 11.
All right. It is still alive as a plant can be.
Cool.
And it needs to save against that. Yeah, it did. All right. Viv, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try Chant of Endings. $22, $25.
25 will hit.
Uh, 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. How does your Chant of Endings take this out?
It just kind of shrivels up and poofs like it did. It poofed out the pixies.
Very nice. Alrighty. And with that, the pods in this area kind of shrivel up on themselves. The vines look a little less happy. They look a little more scrawny. And no more of these podling pixies seem to be hanging out around you. You do see you could probably make it multiple turns without having to encounter these again. And if you did, you now know what you're looking for. So you're not terribly worried for a while in the tunnels here. What would you guys like to do?
I don't know. Is there anything that they would have dropped or?
Do they have any armor or anything that we could put on Orion?
I have my armor, little
This is-
lead.
Like,
Do they look edible?
No, I'm not gonna let you eat that.
I eat it.
Sure.
Maybe it's like a flu virus, or a flu shot. You just you eat it and then you're immune to it from then on. You see where I'm going with that?
You know,
Or
I
I
could
could
actually
make
get on board
a
with-
something out of them. I
So
like
did
to
they
collect them. If they're dead bodies, I'll take them.
The pixie bodies are kind of dry clay and sticks.
I'm
About
sorry, what?
dry clay and sticks.
You said sticks? Like large sticks or just like twigs?
Like twigs.
Okay. What about the little blossom thingies? Are those real?
They are real.
Can I take them? Put them in my little basket that I still have?
I mean, sure.
Yep, scoop them all up. I'm sure I can put them into something. Like a stew.
Oh Lord.
Let's not.
Yes.
I'm
You
not
would-
gonna eat it.
You could
You
also put them in your nose, but that is not recommended.
As
Don't knock it till you try it.
you are going along, you do realize that there is kind of just junk in all of the vines. As you guys sit here and start pouring through it all,
Is there an oven still?
my tan die. Who wants my tan die?
You know,
Is there a white die?
I
There
do.
is. Don't
I'll
worry, I
take
know
the
that
white.
was yours.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I'll take it.
Tan, you find a belt that has been kind of slimed and twisted, but it was once a very fine silk. This belt is do, do, do. It allows you a reroll on a spell attack.
Once per battle or at will? Or...
Anytime you want to use it, you will roll a six-sided die. And as long as that number is greater than the escalation die, you can re-roll that spell.
Cool.
That will be like a daily. So say you're in a battle
Mhm.
and you try to use it, you roll the die, the escalation die is at a 2, you roll a 4. You can use your belt to re-roll that spell at the end, and then it'll be that battle. At the end of that battle, similar to Miles's whip, you will need to roll a save of 11 plus in order to use it again in the next battle. Otherwise, it's a daily. Artifact. All right, my white die. You find a ring.
Okay.
It's worth about 1,000 gold pieces. And
Holy
it has
moly.
the symbol of the scorpion. And you notice that you could probably flip it open and it would be like a poison ring. So you could poison somebody with it.
Question: if I put it on, is it going to be stuck to my hand? And then if I try and take it off, will it kill me?
I'm not gonna try putting it on.
Do it.
Oh,
Can I have an answer? Can I inspect it? Since I know things about these sort of things,
Sure, roll an intelligence check with things that you know about these things.
I would like to make that roll. Intelligence plus level plus background.
Yes, sir.
That is going to be a 25.
It will not kill you if you try to take it off.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Plus, then people will think I belong here.
Mm-hmm.
True. So, anything trying to keep the scorpion general in is going to think you're with her. It'll be great. Alrighty.
Dang it.
My green die, Shawnee.
Yep.
Oh, also, can I just scratch the well, no, I guess I'll leave it for now.
You are looking for a stick. You are searching for a stick. You find a stick. This stick, however, is not wood. It is some sort of gem. You would think it'd be like tiger's eye. It's got these gold and black bands kind of swirling through it. It's stick shaped. It's kind of crooked like a stick. But you kind of flex it a little and it doesn't seem as brittle as your old stick.
Dang.
It is going to be a +1 to your spellcasting like your old one was. Yeah, sorry, I was waiting for you to finish writing, and then I got reading something, and I was like, "What is that?" Sorry. I got distracted. All right. And it is a wand of stone. So you get that +1 for your spell attacks, and once per battle, you get to describe how the wand gets the earth to swallow something.
Oh, sick. How cool.
I'm not gonna
I
record
always
that.
knew my stick would come back to me. I knew it. I knew it. You guys see the magic now. I'm not crazy.
You do see that is a rock, don't you?
You just don't understand. It's reincarnation, man.
The rule.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
find these skin gauntlets, and you realize the skin is thicker. It's not scaly, and those of you who were almost eaten by a sandworm recognize it as sandworm skin gauntlets.
Sandworm skin gauntlets.
You're going to get a +1 to your AC and PD,
Oh, wow.
armor class, and physical defense. And
And
okay, and once per battle, you can make a lightning attack.
It's Thor.
I mean, pretty much, right? That will be a strength plus level versus PD against one nearby enemy. And it is currently 15 lightning damage. All right, then Trip.
plus level against PD.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Me?
What number did I roll for you? That number. All right. Trip. You find. Now, White found a stick. Trip, you find a staff.
I find a stick.
Staff.
You find a staff. Like, why found a stick? You find a staff.
Okay.
And all right, this isn't gonna be difficult at all. All right, this staff is like a white metal, and it's topped with, I mean, maybe a skull. It's not a skull that you've recognized. You'd have to study it. And once daily, if you cast a spell to damage, when you are finished with your spell, any creature that you attacked that has less than 20 hit points is instantly shredded.
What?
That's so cool.
Do I get to control when that happens?
Yes, once daily. So once per your full heal ups,
Okay.
you get to use that.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I found a stick. You found a staff.
Neat.
All right. And you guys take any recovery that you need in order to get above staggered, which is half. And this is where we're going to call it for tonight as you guys are heading deeper into these tunnels, looking for the crystal room, or the room with the crystal. I just want to thank you all for being able to tune in and play with me tonight. I am delighted that you were able to do so. And to all of our viewers, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope you were just as excited for the return of the Obsidian Souls as I was. And I hope you will join us next week as we do this again from our quarantined homes. Wish you all good night. We hope you are all safe and healthy and have a lovely week.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Make